All right, what's up, everyone? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you're all doing well. Today we have a lot of scrolls on one of my friends' accounts, and we have gotten a list to see what monsters we need to pull. So we will try to do that. Yeah, my friend's account is, I think it's more than 10 years old. So it's a very old account, obviously, right? I think you can see this if you click on profile and on record or something. Yeah, account created 26th January 2015. So this account is like, yeah, 11 years old, which is insane, right? And of course, we have a lot of really nice monsters on this account, no doubt. But we're looking for some very specific things. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a look at the list to see, or to make sure that we're not missing everything, right? Anything, right? So we are looking for most wanted in order. The Water Beast Monk, which is funny because I have this guy on my new account, right? The Chandra. Then we need the Wind Sea Emperor, the Water Steel Commander, the Wind Dokebi Lord, the Water Spectre Princess, the Water Battle Angel, the Fire Art Master, the Water Aragorn, the Water Gandalf, the Water Pudding Princess, the Wind Pudding Princess, the Water Monkey, the Wind Indra, the Wind Shadowcaster, the Wind Oracle, and the Wind Dragon. And the only dupes we are going to keep are Wind Aya and Fire Oracle, as it says here. Any other, please convert. And with the conversion, he means I should convert them to the light and dark scrolls, as I understand it. Okay. So we will see if we can pull some of these. I have pulled Chandra on my account, so maybe we can replicate this here. It's the most wanted monster he wants. So yeah, we have a lot of scrolls, like I said. I mean, we have 3 Lord of the Rings scrolls, 1 Transcendence scroll, 5 legendary all attribute scrolls, 8 legendary scrolls, some legendary summoning pieces, some light and darkness scrolls, some light and dark summoning pieces, some water scrolls, some fire scrolls, some wind scrolls, and 451 mystical scrolls. So this is really, we have saved a lot of scrolls for sure. So yeah, I think we're gonna start with the element scrolls, right? I think that's the way to go here. So let us start with those. Yeah, let's just start with the wind scrolls. So for the wind monsters, I will once again take a look to remind myself. We definitely want the Wind Sea Emperor, the Wind Dokebi Lord, the Pudding Princess, the Indra, the Shadowcaster, the Oracle, and the Dragon. Okay, Jamaya, I have it on my other account as well. So that's a pretty cool monster to have. And we will just see, we can see that there is a blessing active, right? So if we get a 5-star monster, we will get 2, right? Which is why this list of most wanted monsters was provided. I'm just going to check if he has a specific order with which scrolls he wants me to start, because that is actually relatively relevant in this game. I will just ask him quickly. Which scrolls do you want me to start with? Do the 5-star. Silas in the chat anyway. Okay. Do the 5-star scroll first. Okay, sure. So we will do the 5-star scrolls first. Yeah, so that will take a while. And he said I should not speed it up, so we will enjoy the summoning animations and let's see what we can do. Alright, let's start. The 5-star scroll, right, that's this one. the Transcendent Scroll. So this one we will start with. So let's see what we can get for DrSylar. This is a guaranteed 5-star monster, obviously. Maybe we get some good options here. Okay, so there's a lot of the ring monster here. Nice. Okay, we have the Fire Legolas and the Fire Pudding Princess. And I think neither of these were listed as keep or as want. So that's unfortunate. I'm just gonna check the list. For the LOTR monsters, it was only the Water Aragon and the Water Gandalf, yeah. And the Pudding Princess, the only one we didn't want was the Fire one. So we are going to go for the Legolas here. So we will summon the Fire Legolas. Let's do it. Alright, unfortunately, I don't think it's... oh, it's a new monster as well, I suppose. Or it says it's new, at least. So, okay. Where do the monsters go? Is it like... Oh my god. There are a lot of monsters in the storage here. Okay. Let's see. I have to figure this out as well because we'll be in the other storage. Aha, okay. So the other storage, where's the building? It's this one, right? Summoned. There is the Fire Legolas, I suppose. So I'm going to keep the monsters that, I mean the 5-star monsters that I summon, I will keep them here. And then we can move them later. It doesn't look like we had the Fire Legolas already, so I guess that's alright. Okay, good. So we started with the 5-star scroll and the blessing. What scrolls should I continue with? Do we want to do the element scrolls now? Or do we want to go for the mystical scrolls? What's the vibe? I would go for the element scrolls next, to be honest, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess it does not really matter. Let's do the wind scrolls next. Why not? So let us proceed. Let's hope we can get some 5-star monsters. Alright, that's a pretty cool summoning animation actually. Mine looks a little bit different because I guess there is a skin on the summoning portal. But this looks like 3-star fodder. Okay, sure. Some more 3-star fodder. This is the first 4-star pull, I think. Yeah, we got a Centaur Knight, sure. Not really needed on this account, obviously. But that's okay. We will enjoy the summoning animations and go through these slowly. Wind Martial Cat, okay. I need to get a skin for my summoning portal as well. This looks pretty cool, honestly. A high elemental. Obviously on this account, I guess the 4-star monsters are not really needed, so... yeah, so... we don't have to spend too much time on talking about those. So far, not too much satisfactory pulls, I would say. We need a couple of 5-star monsters, let's go. I think that was all of the wind scrolls. Okay, so let's do the fire scrolls next. This looks like 4-star summon. Okay, we got the sniper MK1 for the fire side. A pretty useful monster, but obviously not needed on this account. And we got the fire Hypno Meow. Okay. Also not really the cream of the crop. Okay, that's a 3-star monster, obviously. That is not needed. That's the fire penguin. Also just some fodder. And finally, we get the fire marshal cat. Okay. So no fire monsters that we need just yet. Let's continue with the water scrolls. Actually, the water Gandalf would be quite nice. Here is an LOTR monster. Let's hope it's a water Gandalf. Oh, nice! We got the water Aragorn. That's a very good pull, I believe, because this one was on the list of monsters that we wanted. So very nice. I've played around with the water Aragorn in some siege battles as well already. It's a very strong monster, and obviously this one was still missing on this account. So that's a very good pull. What's up, society? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, nice. We got an Aragorn. That's very nice. I want this bad boy on my account as well, but of course, we did not get that lucky yet. But that's a very good pull. Okay, so we still need the water Gandalf as well. So let's continue with the water scrolls. This looks like a 3-star pull right now. So nothing too special here. Yeah, the water Aragorn is a pretty good unit, really. Resets the cooldowns, as I remember correctly. Has an attack where it calls your strongest attacker as an ally to attack as well. This looks like a 4-star monster, I think. Yeah, okay, so that's the water Onimusha and the black tea bunny. Nothing too special here. I think for the 5-star animation it's a little bit darker, I believe. So you can actually tell what you will get before you get it. Okay, a Cannon Girl and a Hypnomeow. Yeah, sure. Nothing too special here. This looks like some 3-star fodder. Cool. This looks like some 3-star fodder as well. Okay. And one more LOTR monster. Let's hope it's the Gandalf. It's the Legolas. Okay. So the water Legolas, that is definitely one that we do not need on this account. But you can't be too mad with these pulls. Like, we got the water Aragorn. That makes these elemental scroll pulls already a lot better or very good. So I think my friend will be quite happy with this. Okay, this is some fodder again. The water Gandalf would be nice. It's a really powerful monster. I use it for my siege attacks on my account, and I can punch above my weight because of the water Gandalf sometimes, even in the live arena. So it's a very powerful monster. But it doesn't look like we will get it on my friend's account right now. So okay, those were the water scrolls. Nice. I think we continue with the mystical scrolls next. We will leave this ticked, obviously, because we want the water Gandalf, right? So let's see if we can get at least 1 or 2 more on the list that were provided. This looks like a 4-star monster. Nothing insanely special here, right? This I think it looks also like a 4-star monster. Yep, the String Master. We don't really need that one. Nothing too special here. This was just a 3-star pull. I think this looks like a 4-star pull again. The Fire Shokonite, okay. I don't have that one on my other account yet, I believe. But yeah, I mean, like I said, obviously the 4-star monsters here, most of them. Well, I think my friend has all of the 4-star monsters. So Vermilion Bird Dancer, yep. Another 4-star pull. Come on, we need a nice 5-star. A nice 5-star monster. Not this 4-star trash. Okay, nothing special here. Let's keep it going. I mean, we have plenty of scrolls left, to be honest, so. Let's see what we get here. We get Water Cyborg, okay. Also a 4-star monster, obviously. Where's the dark purple animation of the 5-star monsters at? That's what we want to see. Net 5-star incoming. Yeah, I hope so. We got 2 so far, the Fire Legolas and the Water Aragorn, so that's good. That's another LOTR monster, so let's hope for the Water Gandalf. No, it's the Wind Aragorn. Okay. That's one we do not need anymore on this account. Okay, okay, some more fodder here. Water Centaur Knight, good, that's nothing too special, I suppose. I wish I had this many scrolls on my other account, by the way, because I could really use the fodder here. It would be very nice, indeed. I'm always running out of evolution material. Okay, we got a nat 5-star monster. We got the level 1 puppeteer. But unfortunately, this one we already had, right? And it's not listed as a duplicate monster that we keep. So this one will be used to obtain some light and darkness scrolls, I believe. So let's put the puppeteer on this side as well. So we already got 3 nat 5 monsters. I mean, that's not bad, honestly. That's pretty good, right? One of them was with the one of them was with the blessing, obviously, and the 5-star scroll, but still, that's 3 nat 5 monsters so far, and 2 of them were kind of useful. GG, yeah, I mean, not bad, right? We take the nat 5s anyway, even if we already have some of them on this account. The Wind Puppeteer is actually a pretty interesting one. I don't have that on my other account yet, and I do see some people use that monster in Arena. We have a lot of the Rings pool, okay. It's a Golem. The Golem we do not need. Okay, a Wind Onimusha and a Water Golem. Alright. Another Lord of the Rings pool, nice. Let's go, come on. The Water Gandalf. No, another Water Golem. Oh my god, 2 Water Golems. That's a disaster. Okay. The Water Golems, huh? I bet anyone who is opening the scrolls during the Lord of the Rings collaboration knows this feeling. A Wind Centaur Knight, okay. Nothing too special here. Let's try to get some more nat 5s. And we got a Tetsuya! Okay! It's listed as a new monster. This is the Wind Tetsuya. Golems are all precious. Yeah. I guess. Okay, so this is a Wind Tetsuya. Now I have to check if my friend said some of these monsters might appear as new. This one, I don't see this one in the list. Most wanted in order. It's not in the most wanted list, the Wind Tetsuya. And I don't see it. This guy will come up as new, but I have his collab version. That's the Slayer. That's not this monster. And then Tai Bike is also a nat 5. But that's not the Tetsuya. Okay, so it's a new one. Nice. Cool. I mean, I guess it wasn't in the list of monsters that Sylar wanted, but it's a nat 5, so I guess we take it. It's a support. Ah, this is the fire one is the one that's really annoying, right? Come to us, overdid it with the golem summons, sadly. Yeah, for sure. I do agree with that. Hi all, did I miss any OP unit? What's up, Isaac? I hope you're doing well. We pulled a fire Legolas and a water Aragorn already, so those are pretty OP units, I would say. And just now we got the wind Tetsuya. I know the fire Tetsuya is very strong. I honestly have no idea what this guy does. Grants invincible and immunity for 1 turn on all allies, increases the attack power for 2 turns, increases attack bar, okay. Skyfrog attacks the enemy to remove 1 beneficial effect with a 70% chance and absorbs the attack bar, okay. Battle Wolf attacks the enemy to decrease its defense and attack power for 1 turn with a 25% chance each. I mean, yeah, okay. Doesn't sound as OP as the fire one, I guess, but look, it looks alright, I would say. So we'll see if Sylar likes this one or not. Sylar said in the chat it's new. Aha, okay, that's good. So a new monster is always nice, I guess, even if it's not in the list. Okay. So that's another nat 5. Cool. Okay, let's continue. So I would say we got a decent amount of nat 5s already. Here is another Lord of the Rings pool. Water Gandalf. Come on, give me the Water Gandalf. Ah, it's another water golem. Disgusting. Okay. But at least you get a lot of the collaboration units, right? It's always exciting when you see the Lord of the Rings icon flash before the summon, right? So there we go. Okay. Nothing special here. Nothing special here either. That's a shame. Okay, we have 211 scrolls left. I mean, we have a long way to go still, and we still have some special scrolls, right? The Black Tea Bunny, the Wind Black Tea Bunny, okay. And here is another Lord of the Rings pull. Let's hope for the Water Gandalf again. It's another Water Golem, okay. That's a lot of Water Golems. I think on my account I haven't pulled that many yet, but alright, okay. Okay, another Lord of the Rings pull. Well, it's a lot of Lord of the Rings pulls, that's for sure. Let's see what we get this time. This time we get a Fire Golem, okay. Sure. Not something we need on this account, but whatever. And this was a nat 5 monster that was on the list, I think. Was this on the list? Yes, Wind Indra. We pulled a monster that was on the list. Beautiful. Okay. So this guy is really strong. I know this guy from my account as well. He is a very powerful wind attacker. So this was one we still needed on this account, and I would like to pull this guy on my account as well, actually. He's very, very strong. Can do one-shots, right, with the right setup. And yeah, he's just an attacker that has a shit ton of damage, right? So I love this guy. I think it's a very powerful monster. Nice GG. Yes, that was a GG indeed. So, I mean, we got like we got a bunch of nat 5s already, and some new ones as well. So, and some of them were on the list of the wanted ones. So, I think it's pretty good. Pretty good opening so far. Now, let's see if we can get a couple more. And he can strip. Yeah, exactly. He can strip as well. So it's a very powerful attacker. I run into him in my arena fights quite regularly, and he's very annoying. Very annoying monster for sure. Okay. This were some 4-star pulls. Nothing too big here. This is some fodder now. Nice. This looks also like some fodder. Nothing super special. We have 141 scrolls left still. Okay. This was, I believe, a 4-star pull. Yep, the Water String Master. Nothing too crazy here. A lot of the rings pull. Nice. Let's see what we get this time around. It's a Fire Golem. Okay, Fire Golem. That's nothing great. This looks like a fodder pull here. Good. Let's keep it going. It's sometimes hard for me to tell if it's like a 4-star or a 5-star pull. We got the Water Totemist. Okay, this is not a new Nat 5, but it's another Nat 5 that I would really like on my account. Water Totemist, also a good monster. I see it from time to time in the arena. Yeah, I mean, my friend obviously has this one already, so this is definitely not one of the prior monsters that we were looking for, but it's another Nat 5, so we will take it, right? We will take it. Okay, cool. Let's continue. GG, yep. Again, I'd like this monster on my account, but yeah, it is what it is. We pulled some nice monsters already. I'm pretty happy with this. I don't know how long Sylar saved these scrolls, obviously. I guess it has been over the course of a few months, maybe. It was a lot of scrolls, definitely. Okay, what do we get here? A Fire Gargoyle, okay. That's nothing too special. Some 4-star monsters, sure. We are now down to 51 scrolls. Not a month. Okay, so a couple of weeks, I guess. That's cool. Nothing special here. I mean, honestly, like, saving that many scrolls in a couple of weeks, that's pretty good, no? And I mean, if you get like 5-6 Nat 5 monsters within a month of saving scrolls, that seems very strong to me. Or pretty fair, I would say, right? A Fire Tomb Warden, okay, nothing too special. Let's see if we can get another Nat 5. And this will be the last 10 pull. Would be great to finish it with a Water Gandalf, but it will be a Water Legolas. Okay. And we will use the last scroll as well, I guess. Okay. Nice. Alright, so I believe that was 450 scrolls roughly. And we obtained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Nat 5 monsters. Well, it was the elemental scrolls as well. So I guess in total it was like 550 scrolls. And we obtained a bunch of Nat 5s and 2 that were needed. And the Fire Legolas we got from the 5-star scroll, right? So I guess it's not bad. Hi Song 1, what's up? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I mean, I think we can be happy with this pull. Let's proceed. So I mean, obviously the light and dark monsters are also very important in this game, right? So let's try to pull one of those pesky Nat 5 light and dark monsters. That would be very nice. Nice, really good luck. Yeah, I think so too. I think I'm pretty happy with this. I pulled a bunch on my account as well, and yeah, the pull rate the pull rates seem pretty okay to me. Can you show us the account after you finish pulling? I want to see the account if Sylar agrees. Yeah, sure. I can go through the account and show you everything. It's an 11-year-old account, so I know Sylar took like a long break in between when we were playing LOTR at a very high level, right? So obviously this is not 11 years of hardcore gaming every day, I guess. But yeah, I mean, 11 years is a long time, right? So even if you just do a scout battle every day, obviously, like an account like this will be far ahead of of some 70-day-old account, right? So we will take a look after I finish opening. Before we go to the L&D scrolls, I will convert the dupes, right? I need to find, for this I need the craft building. Where's the craft building here? Is this the craft build? This is the craft building, yeah, okay. And we do want to craft the light and dark, we want to craft this, right? The ancient crystals, yeah. And with this we can then buy light and dark scrolls in the shop, I believe. That's how it works, right? If we go here to the shop and ancient crystal, you can buy light and darkness scrolls. Yeah, so this is what we want. Am I correct? If Sylar is in the chat, this is what you want me to do, right? Or should I grab a legendary all attribute scroll? Is that one better maybe? Yep. Okay, so yep to what? Do you want me to grab this one or the normal light and dark scroll? Which one should I grab? Normal LDS. Okay, good. All right, so let's do that. So the dupe we pulled was the water totemist, right? And the puppeteer. So these two I will convert. Yeah, so we have to do this in the craft building. Yep, so let's do that. Let's grab the ancient crystal here. The water totemist will go. This looks good. Yep. Bam. Beautiful. And we will also convert the wind puppeteer, right? And that should be it. Yeah. Beautiful. I'm just gonna lock these monsters so that I don't make a mistake. This one is locked anyway, but I don't want to by mistake use these for the dupe stuff, right? So let us do this quickly. Okay, cool. And now we can go to the shop and we can buy the normal LDS, the normal light and dark scrolls. So how many can we buy here? 650. I mean, this conversion rate is pretty brutal, honestly. Like, this is 2 nat 5 monsters, right? That's pretty expensive. I would say that's pretty expensive. But okay. The light and dark monsters are very special, so of course I understand. Alright, let's do the light and dark. So essentially, we just want a nat 5 monster here, right? That would be really cool. And we will go through this slowly. These are the exclusive scrolls in Summoner's War, right? A Vagabond, okay, this is not what we need. This is a Crow, obviously, we also don't need that. So far, only some 3 stars. I'm honestly already scared, like, how long it will take me on my account to pull, like, a nat 5 light and dark monster. Who knows? Good luck, bro. What's up, Hendron? Yes, thank you for the luck. I hope we didn't use up all the luck on the normal scrolls, because this was just a bunch of fodder right now. So we will see. Okay, nothing special here. It's funny that there's like no open 10 button here, right? Like that would be something. You have to open these individually. You have to appreciate the moment, right? Alright, a mummy, yeah, that's nothing we need here. See what we get. That's a harpy, okay. We also don't need that. Oh my god. Only 3-star trash right now. A charger shark. Definitely don't need that one. A lizard man, also don't need that one. Okay, how many? 19 scrolls left. Okay. Okay! Something is happening. Something is happening. Which one did we get here? A 4-star Neostone fighter. And it looks like Sylar already had this one, so nothing special. Maybe now? Maybe something special now? Light Anubis, okay. That's a new monster. Alright, alright, alright. I can't believe that this. I mean, it's to me like I started playing this game like I think 80 days ago now, and to me it's crazy that an account like this doesn't have like all the 4-star light and dark monsters yet, right? Like that's insane. That means it will take me like several years until I can hope for some of those, right? Can't be mad at that Anubis. Yeah, I've seen this Anubis once or twice as well already. I'm not entirely sure what he does, but let's take a look. So, I mean, it's a new monster, right? So, not bad. Let's see, where is the Anubis? Here it is. So let's see what this boy does. Let's lock it as well. We have. So it's a support. Okay. Pierce Soul. Attacks the enemy twice, with each attack having a 30% chance to disturb the enemy's HP recovery for 2 turns. Okay? Attacks the enemy 3 times, with each attack having a 50% chance to receive a branding attack for 2 turns. The damage increases as the enemy's HP becomes lower. Alright. Removes all harmful effects on all allies and recovers the HP by 30% of your max HP. Revives all dead allies with 30% HP if there's any defeated ally, but the skill cooldown will be increased by 2 turns for each revived ally. Okay, I mean, this is a pretty powerful skill, I suppose. He's nice. Yeah, so I guess the secret of eternal life is what his main kit evolves around, right? So that sounds pretty cool to me. And then we have the leader skill, increases the defense of ally monsters by 25%. Okay, so this is basically like the good skill he has, right? This is what's interesting about his kit. And this gets strengthened, attacks the enemy 2 times to decrease the defense for two turns with a 30% chance each, and disturbs the HP recovery. Okay, a support that also decreases the defense, right? That's always nice to see. Okay, cool. So that's our first new 4-star light monster, which we will take. Let us continue. No 5 stars yet, sadly, but we will keep going here. Okay, a dark vagabond. That's fine. That's a light dog, obviously. Inugami, we don't need that. We have a Lord of the Rings pull here. Okay. I think that's a light Legolas. A dark Legolas. Okay, nice. 4 stars. I have no idea if this guy is good, but it looks like it's a new monster, so I mean, we'll take it, right? Let's check out this guy. Dark Legolas. Sadly trash. Buff incoming. Okay, okay. I'm still gonna read his kit, just I'm interested like what he does. So let's see. I guess he's an attacker. Yes, okay. Attacks the enemy 2 times, attacks the target once more with a 50% chance up to 3 times. Okay. Increases your attack power and attack speed for 2 turns, gains a turn instantly. Okay. Whispers of Mirkwood. Enters the Whispers of Mirkwood state until your next turn. Whenever an enemy's turn ends while in this state, attacks the enemy with a 50% chance to leave a branding effect for 1 turn and decrease your attack bar by 30%. You cannot counterattack or team up while in the Whispers of Mirkwood state. Okay, that's... I mean, I guess this is like his main skill, and that doesn't sound that amazing to me, so... I can see that he needs a buff. He basically counters himself, bit ridiculous lore. Yeah, because you get the speed up and then like he only attacks when the enemy moves, right? This is a bit weird. But I mean it's a new monster. If they buff him good, maybe he will become useful, who knows. Yeah. Dark Legolas was also not on my bingo card, but yeah, sure. Okay, let's continue. We have I mean, it's better than a light or dark column, I guess, right? So we'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, this looks like some fodder. Oh, the serpent, Jesus. I mean, I'd say there's a fair amount of useless light and dark monsters as well. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's really hard to get a net 5 here, right? Okay, nothing special here. Just some fodder. Oh, this one I actually want on my other account still, the Dark Martial Cat. I don't have that one. Because her passive is very interesting, right? She cannot die. Or is that the Light Martial Cat? Attacks attacker with a critical hit to inflict damage. It might be the light one, actually. Yeah. No, I think you have to awaken her. Is that why? I think the dark one, if you awaken her, she cannot die to crit attacks or something. Something like this. And this is what I still need this one on my main account. I think it has some interesting usages. In PvP, of course. Okay, this is just some fodder. Yep. Sure. This also looks like some fodder. A charger shark. Oh my god. The sharks are terrible in this game, right? I don't think there's any like use for them. Okay. A dark Taoist. Yep. Come on, give me one more special animation here. One more special animation. I want one more really good pull for Sylar. So many 3-star monsters here. Ugh. Nothing special here either. Just some 3-star fodder. I think I'm missing. No, I'm missing the light werewolf still on my other account. That's the one I still need. The one that gives attack bar. Very annoying in PvP. Okay. 3 scrolls left. Ay. Okay, well we got 2 4-stars, I guess. We'll take those. A light Frankenstein, okay. This is just some fodder here. And this is the last L&D scroll. Just some 3-star fodder for the remaining ones. Okay. Sure. Alright, so now we have some big boy scrolls left. We have 3 Lord of the Rings scrolls. I think I'm gonna do those next, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do those next. Let's see. You can also get the light and dark Gandalf here, right? Yep. So let's see what we can get. We still need the water Gandalf. We did not get the water Gandalf, sadly. So let's hope we can pull something nice. Okay. So here obviously we will get the animation every time. This is a golem, yeah, not good. We do not need any more golems. This is Legolas. This is a water Legolas. We don't need that one. And the last scroll, the last Lord of the Rings scroll, another golem. Jesus. We pulled so many golems, man. Disgusting. Alright, okay. Next, we're gonna do the legendary scrolls. Let's go for those. Yeah. Let's just hope we get some useful stuff here. So we do not need 4-star monsters. We need 5-star monsters. Okay. So this one is fodder. Here's a Lord of the Rings pool. This is an Aragorn, which we already had. A Wind Aragorn, okay. Another Lord of the Rings pool. I mean, you can't complain that you don't get Lord of the Rings pulls. It's just which ones you get. The stupid golems are so annoying. Okay. Don't forget the legendary pieces. Yeah, I won't forget them. This is a 4-star Tomb Warden. Okay. Not something we need. Another Lord of the Rings pull. It's a 5-star Legolas, but this one we already pulled. Yep. So I will move it to the left side, obviously. Let's do that quickly. There we go. So I guess does this count as a duplicate Sylar? Do we want to feed this for some light and dark scrolls? Some more LD pulls. Okay, sweet. So we will be doing that. But that's an at 5, yeah. Unfortunately, it was on the Fire Legolas. This is a Steel Commander. Okay. Come on, Water Gandalf, Water Gandalf, Water Gandalf. A 4-star Legolas. Okay. Sure. Water Gandalf. It did not happen. Okay. Oh! That's the wrong one. We wanted the Water Beast Monk. Okay. But you know what? You cannot be mad about this either. We got a couple more Nat 5 pulls, right? So we will unlock one of these Legolases because we're gonna trade it. And this one we will keep, obviously. That's a shame. The Water Chandra was on top. The Chandra was on top of the list, but unfortunately, this is his fire brother, which we did not need on this account. But that's okay. All right. So I guess we're also not keeping the Fire Chandra. This is more L&D scrolls, right? Let's just see. The dupes are just Wind Ire and Fire Oracle. Yep. Okay. So we can convert this one as well. Let me just open the summoning pieces before we do that. We got 2 more summons here. Okay, this is a Robo. Cute, but not needed. Right, that's the 5th time I get him. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, a Blade Dancer, 4 stars. Alright, okay. Alright, so let's trade these as well, right? For the ancient crystals. The fire beast monk. Bam. And the one of the fire Legolas's. This one is locked, so we can feed this one. Nice. Cool, and then we can go to the shop and purchase a couple more of these scrolls. Okay, nice. So what do we have left now? We have the legendary all attribute scrolls left as well. So let's just I have to collect these scrolls here. Let's just do the light and darkness scrolls before we do the last exclusive one. Okay, this is fodder. This also looks like fodder. Ay. 4 scrolls left. This also looks like fodder. Okay, yeah, the light and darkness scrolls, it's very hard to pull something that's crazy. I did notice that on my other account as well. With the mystical scrolls, you get lucky a little bit more regularly. But yeah, I mean, for me as a beginner, I will need all of those light and dark monsters anyway. Okay, so nothing crazy that we pulled with the light and dark scrolls here. That's fine. So now we have the legendary all attribute scrolls left. We can still get some light and dark monsters here as well, right? So let's see what we can pull here. It's an LOTR monster, okay. It's another golem. What a shock. A fire golem. Okay, this one we definitely did not need. Let's see what's here. A 4-star monster. This is also one that is not needed here. Let's hope for one more nat 5 maybe. That would be beautiful. A water cyborg, also not needed. And we have 2 left. This looks like a mercenary queen. Okay. And finally, this is also a 4-star monster, okay. Black tea bunny from the water attribute. Okay, so these were all of the summons we could do here. So let's review what we got quickly. So we got the water Aragorn. It was on the list. Very good monster. I'm happy about this. We got the fire Legolas. Was not on the list, but is a very good monster. So I'm sure Sylar will be happy about this one as well. We got the wind Tetsuya, which is a new nat 5, but it was not on the list, so maybe it's not that useful. And we got the wind Indra, which was on the list and which is a useful monster, right? So I guess the Aragorn and the Indra, those are 2 monsters that Sylar will start using, I suppose, right? This is the special thing about him, right? Yeah. When you're not under the Thunder Shade. Yeah. This is the one that allows this monster to go pretty crazy. And then we got the light Anubis, which we said we are not mad about. And we got the dark Legolas, which we said is not the greatest. So I'd say this is alright. I mean, I don't know what the rates usually look like on 11-year-old accounts. Or if it's common that you get a bunch of new monsters, right? But I mean, this is a pretty good. I would say this is pretty decent. I mean, we got some new monsters that are actually usable, so I'd say I'm happy with those pulls. We will see if Sylar agrees with that. It would have been nice to get a nat 5 light or dark monster, or to pull the water Gandalf as well. We definitely had enough Lord of the Rings summons, but I think it was solid. It was a very good summon session. Well, that's good. That's good. Okay, sweet. So we got a bunch of new stuff that you can play with later. Now, Isaac wanted to take a look at the account. So as I showed before, this is a pretty old account, right? It was created on the 26th of January 2015, and he has been playing for 4,072 days. Yeah, I mean pretty long time, right? So I will just scroll through the summary book here. You can take a look at what interests you. This all looks pretty standard to me, right? Yep. So if you're in the chat, Isaac, if you want to see something specific, just let me know. But yeah, these are just the summary stats, I guess. We are in a guild called 2RIS for quiz. Which is a 1 red star level 30 guild. If we click on guild info here, I mean, I guess these are mostly people who log in every day. I see this guy hasn't logged in a while. Hendron is there as well with his main account, of course. Oh, you have some people who haven't logged in a month. That's not good, Sylar. Shame on you. 2 weeks. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, but I mean, obviously these it's a season break. Aha, okay. I mean, obviously these are very experienced players, I assume, and most of them will have accounts that are 10 plus years old or something like that. So yeah, in terms of the monsters, I'll just scroll through the monster storage first, I guess. I mean, we have a lot of monsters on this account. 2 Camillas, those are Atzel's favorite. How do you skill her? Destroy and violent, of course. And the same here, yep. So if we scroll through here, the Fire Gandalf is already here. Nice. Fire Aragorn as well. We got 3 Balagers. Jesus. Okay. I mean, it's a lot of monsters that are in our possession, right? So, lots of stuff. 3 3 Rileys, nice. A Momo. A lot of these monsters are actually recognized, so that's good. But this is a very extensive monster storage, right? I'm still a bunch of years away from this, I'm sure. So yeah. It doesn't end. Let's keep scrolling here. Actually, what I'm mostly interested in is what light and dark monsters this account has. I mean, yeah, this is crazy. Really a lot of stuff. If we go to collection and then to light, so what do we have here? Apart from the secondary awakenings and the homunculus, obviously. We have a Frederick, okay. We have an Elsharion, nice. Nice. We have Light Tetsuya, Light Jasmine, a Madeline, a Kinky. Yeah, so there are not that many net 5-star light monsters, right? These are already 4 stars. Yep. So I guess light 5 stars are really rare. It's a great account. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff for sure. I'm a bit shocked at like how few light monsters we have, because it means, right, that for like a beginner it will take even longer to get some of those. Let's check the dark monsters. We got a dark Hayato. This is the monster that you pulled today, Isaac, I think. Unfortunately, it's apparently not good, which I don't understand because it's a net 5 dark, so But yeah, it is what it is. We got Maximilian, which is the Dark Weapon Master. Very nice. That's a scary monster. We got a Dark Lightning Emperor. Okay, so there's a few more dark nat 5s, I guess. We got a Dark Anubis, which is also a nat 5. Thebai. Cool. And these are already nat 4s, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, yeah, got some nice stuff here for sure. And I mean, in terms of the normal element monsters, there's obviously a lot of stuff, right? Yes, he doesn't have the Lamiella. Okay, this is a monster I see a lot in my arena ranks. Yeah. The Liam, of course, that's a very nice monster. There's a lot of stuff that I don't have yet that I want. A Camilla as well, right? That's the Valkyria, the Water Valkyria. Okay. I mean, it looks very good. It looks very, very good. Okay, what do we have here? Nice. Some good monsters. This is one I desperately want, the Tesha, the Wind Phoenix, right? Didn't pull him the last time, sadly. Yeah. And I guess, I mean, 4-stars, we pretty much have everything we want, right? The ones that we don't have are probably not that good, so we didn't secondary awaken them. Alright, I mean, it's pretty good, yeah. It's a very nice account. Did they do any of these battles here? Yes, 1 attack left, okay. It looks like... Did we win our first fight? 5-0, yes, and the defense also got some wins. What is Sylar using on defense, huh? The Chow, oh, this is a cancerous team. Oh my god, a cancerous team. Yeah. I'm not surprised that the opponent struggled with this one. This is one that I'll watch the replay. I hate fighting this team. That's the attack. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. It's still a very annoying team. So let's look at some of these fights. Okay. So I mean, standard stuff here, right? So he lost his attacker. This wasn't even close. This was like a distraction. Yeah. So okay. Good. Defense log. Here we go. Here's where I can see the defenses. Win, lose, win, win, lose. Okay. Here we can't watch the replays. But we have the Kuma, the Brita, and the Gapso on defense here. Okay. Then we have the Water Panda, the Perna, and the Ritash. This is actually, I really hate this monster. I don't know why, but too OP of a team. Oh yeah, for sure. I hate this monster because it revives and it somehow, like, it always wrecks my Wind Panda, right? Yeah, this one is annoying. Then we have Juno, Camilla, and the Wind Puppeteer. What a lovely team to face. Yeah, this is also a pretty cancerous team, I would say. And then we have, yeah, the Moor, sure, the Rakan, and the Eladriel, okay. Yeah, this team, I think this team is also very dangerous because the Moor and the Rakan, they are very annoying monsters. And then pairing the Eladriel with that, I can see how how your opponent lost here. And this is just these are some 4-star monsters actually. That's interesting. Okay, so we have the Chilling, the Platy, and we combine this with the El Sharion. Okay, interesting. That team I did not see around yet. Okay, an offense log. I mean, we looked at, we won everything. Oh, this guy is also very annoying. The Bollwerk, yeah. His passive is pissing me off a lot. Because if you get buffs for your team, his passive triggers, right? So that's a very annoying monster as well. And obviously you will fight against a team that grants itself buffs, right? I mean, look at this. This is a one-shot. Like, what the heck? A one-shot of the Water Panda without an attribute advantage, by the way. That's pretty wild, honestly. And now it's just a matter of getting the stacks up again, I suppose. And let's see if it gets another one-shot here. No, okay. It looks like this is a pretty long fight, right? Yeah, but I mean he only has the wind paladin now, right? So obviously like Sylar's gonna win that eventually. But that one shot was really crazy. Like, how does that happen? I don't understand. Because this is a HP guy, right? Yeah. And the Bollwerk is also HP, so... Aha, okay, so this is a direct counter to HP units, I guess. By 50%. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, so this is... I mean, this is nice. I know on the attacks, I mean, if you have some options to play with, you can pretty much get wins relatively easily, right? These other teams I see here, I see a Camilla being used here again. Oh, this team is pretty annoying on defense, huh? These two guys together. Let's see how this fight went. The Leo and the Bollwerk on defense. Ugh, disgusting. Okay. It looks like the enemy got the first blood, but it was on the dude that revives after a certain amount of rounds, right? I know that guy as well. But yeah, this looks like a pretty difficult fight. God, this blue angel looks so tanky. That's crazy, man. I mean, I guess if you play the Camilla here, this is pretty safe, right? Because your dude is just gonna keep reviving until you can get a good hit in. But yeah, looks very annoying. And he revives endlessly, I guess. I think I remember this from one of my arenas when I didn't know this yet. I was like, what is this sword doing? And yeah, this guy just keeps reviving, I suppose. So yeah, okay. I mean, this makes sense. You play the Camilla so that your team doesn't die, and then your guy keeps reviving and just gets a couple of hits in, and then you win the fight, right? That seems pretty logical to me. Now, I did want to check this guy. It's the Belial, right? Does he get stronger when he revives? Glancing hit does not occur when you attack if you will revive with little HP and then gain a turn instantly. Aha, so he doesn't get stronger. He just revives and that's enough. As your HP status worsens. Aha, okay, I see. So, because he will revive with very low HP, I guess this skill is still useful for him, right? And this decreases the current HP of the enemy with the best HP status. Okay. Interesting. That's a very interesting monster as well. Okay. And then we have these guys. I have no idea what this guy does, the Desert Warrior and the Mephisto. I haven't read them yet, so but yeah, looks interesting. I mean, this is some high level PvP, I guess, right? You guys are winning, good. And yeah, that's the stream for today. Thanks to Sylar for allowing me to do the opening on his account. I think we both agreed that it went pretty well, so that's good. I hope you have some fun with the Water Aragorn and the Wind Indra and some of the other monsters. And yeah, I did want to check what the skills look like on this account. Like, we do have a lot of skill upgrades, yeah, for sure, right? Obviously these guys are not upgraded. But if we look like at the 5-star monsters, yeah, it looks pretty skilled up. That's good. But yeah, I mean the devil monster definitely a very rare currency, right? Next Friday are mine. Good. I hope you saved a lot of scrolls as well, Hendron. We're gonna do a nice opening for you and pull that dark monster that you so desperately want, the Seratu, or whatever it's called. I think it's a dark monster, right? It looks like a beast. Where is it? Oh, you can search actually, right? I can type in Seratu here. This one, yes. This is the one you want. If you pull him, Seratu, it's the end of our friendship. You mean your friendship between you and Hendron, or because then I'm even more motivated to pull this guy. But yeah, I mean, as we saw today, the light and dark monsters, it's really hard to pull it. Pins down the enemy and inflicts continuous damage. Damage increases as the enemy's HP status decreases. Okay. Gains increased attack power and immunity against harmful effects for 3 turns. Instantly recovers a turn when used. Oh, that's pretty good. Attacks the enemy to remove 1 beneficial effect each, and attacks up to 2 more times with half of the damage if you land a critical hit. In addition, recovers HP by 10% after attacking on your turn. Wow, this sounds pretty disgusting, yeah. This sounds pretty disgusting. Jesus, dude. Okay, so this guy can attack like multiple times, and all of you. Okay, good. So the Seratu is the goal. But yeah, as we saw today, the light and dark monsters are really hard to pull. So I'm just gonna collect this before logging off so that you don't max out on these. Where are your other gem producing buildings, Sylar? Have you not bought them? That's very naughty, you know. Or do I just not see them? There's supposed to be a dragon, no? Where's the dragon? I forgot where it is, to be honest. It should be here, no? There's the crystal titan. Where's the crystal dragon? Didn't craft it. Ah, you have to craft it. Ah, that's where I did it. Okay. Ah, yeah, here it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting cancer just to look at energy storage 470. What do you mean, Hendron? Oh, this. Yeah. I get you. Because you have to do it now. Why? I should do it for you? Okay. Yeah, this is I calculated it, and obviously this is worth it, right? Like, if you play the game regularly, this is definitely worth it. But yeah. Yeah, I know, Hendron, I know. Okay, so you have your it's placed here. I'll just place it here for now. You can decide where you want it. So for the energy, you have to craft these statues, right? These ones. Energy max storage plus 30. Yeah. Okay. So you have been very lazy, Sylar, because this is something I already did. Building don't fight, I only care about fights. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, yeah, I mean, you do get a bunch of crystals. I mean, 11, imagine you missed out on 11 years of crystals from this dragon, you know? Like you could do so many crystal pulls in that time. No, I'm just joking. I think like the way they spit out the crystals is pretty rare anyway, but yeah. You're all Sims players, I see. The energy, I mean, for the energy, honestly, like, I didn't find a huge benefit to have the max at 500 because um, you use your energy up every day anyway, right? So, I mean, it's not like if you go to sleep, you're gonna hit the max energy at any point. You do your scout battles, you do your repeat battles, right? So, like, I don't think that's insane to miss out on. But I mean, the dragon is nice because you get some crystals, you get some extra pulls, you get some extra energy, you know, whatever you want. And there was one other building that spits out crystals, right? Which one was that? Was it this tree? No, this one spits out mana. There's one more building that spits out a crystal occasionally. I think you don't have that building either, unless I'm missing it. Transmogrify, mock battle, storage, fusion. Okay, yeah, you don't have that building either. In front of the golem. Ah, it's this one, right? No? This one is mana. Mana? I don't see it. Ah, it's this one. Yeah, okay. This one you have. Okay. Crystals equals energy. The cap means nothing. Yeah. I agree. But the crystals, you can use them for summons, no? Like, I did use some of my crystals for summons actually, and I got a bunch of the Nat 5 LOTR monsters, which was nice. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see if Sylar did the Land of the Shadow. Nice. Look, Sylar, you call us sim players, but you're also a PvE player, okay? So everything is good. And you didn't collect the gift sack. Come on. That's sloppy. Sloppy. The gift sack, you should collect it as soon as it's available. Okay, good. Rune did that. Ah, okay, I see. Okay, well, in that case, you know. In that case, it's fine. Alright, did we do the world boss already? We did the world boss, nice. Look at this, lacking on the Tartarus Labyrinth as well. Not good at all. Not good at all, Sylar. Okay, good. Alright, well, again, shoutouts to Dr. Sylar. I appreciate that we were able to do the opening. Good luck with the new monsters. And next week we will do the same, but on Henron's account. So next week the stream will also be a long opening, and hopefully Henron will send me as detailed as instructions as Sylar did on what to do with duplicates and which monsters he really wants. And that way I'm not going to make any mistakes, right? So that's good. Alright, so I appreciate you guys stopping by. I saw 10 plus people in the stream, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, just a quick comment on Dragonfire. I'm still getting YouTube comments under my videos. I'm not covering Dragonfire content currently. Yeah, I'm not covering it. I already explained why. I don't want to explain myself like 3 times. Nothing has changed about the game that I believe makes the PvP more interesting. So I will hold off on making content on Dragonfire until those changes happen. Yeah, my friend is keeping my account up to date, so there is no problem. I won't be months behind when the global game releases. but I'm not going to play it in the current version because it's just anyone who plays the game extensively knows exactly what I'm talking about, and it's just not a game that I see myself playing a lot currently. Yeah. Again, I don't want to repeat myself, but just because I got a lot of comments under my videos. Of course, the tier lists I made, they are still very relevant. You will still do very well with those dragons, no doubt. But the game is currently it's much too heavily geared towards the pay-to-win community, and that's not something that is very inspiring because it's a very young game, right? It's still in the beta, and yeah, it should not be the case that one person can stall a group of 50 free-to-play players. Like in this game, if you have 50 free-to-play players in your warband, you will not be able to get past one guy, right, who sits on a crossing. You will not be able to get past him. It doesn't matter how you time. It doesn't matter if you counter with troops. It doesn't matter what you do. Like, you will just get wiped. Your armies will get wiped, and he will have 50 wins in his reports, right? And this is something in LOTR. I didn't like this as well. Thankfully, 1.0 in LOTR was not like that, which is why I believe a lot of people really got into this game, right? Into Rise to War. You could really counter very hard if you picked the correct commanders and troops. You could absolutely kill a commander that had $20,000 invested into them with a purple gear Gandalf the Grey, right? A tier 2 commander. That was very easily possible in 1.0 Rise to War. And I think this is what a strategy game should look like. If it doesn't look like this, it's not really worth playing, in my opinion. You're just kind of wasting your time, you know? Like, there should be like countering mechanics that help you to do well in fights, right? And like I said, I mean, I already noticed this in the first season where I played. It's not something that's new or recent. I just didn't comment on it that much because I think the game mechanics are still very good. It's a good strategy game. It's a tile-based game. You have uses for low spenders. Unfortunately, currently those usages are quite limited, right? It's only tiling and siege. And yeah, I mean, those are still good. So if you still enjoy the game, definitely play it. But for me personally, I'm a PvP player. This is just what Sylar posted in the comments as well, right? Like, I play games to PvP against other people, right? I don't play games to like farm endlessly and get high farming scores or whatever. That's not really interesting to me. I play games because I enjoy the PvP aspect, yeah? And in a Dragonfire game, currently, I know I have no chance against people who spend more money than me, and I'm not willing to spend money on a soft launch game. So it's currently, you know, it's a situation where, for me, I'm not going to spend $20,000 on a mobile game just so that I can have fun in PvP. That's not something that I'm interested in. I'm sure there are people who like to do this, and we saw in LOTR there are plenty of teams that have like 50 to 100 players who are willing to do this. I'm not willing to do this. I have better investments for my money, right? Mobile gaming should always be like a fun thing that you do. And definitely in the current economic times and looking towards the future, I don't think any person should be spending 20,000 or more on a mobile game, because let me tell you guys, the economic situation internationally, it will go down very quickly over the next couple of months and maybe years, right? I work in finance, so obviously I can kind of make predictions of what is going to happen, and with the wars that are currently going on, I heavily suggest that you save your money, yeah? Regardless of what country you live in, regardless of what your financial situation is, you should not be dropping insane amounts on mobile games right now. Now, in terms of light spending, I've said this before. I think spending like a couple $100 per month on a game is perfectly fine. I think that's also expected. Most games will only function if a large majority of the player base is willing to invest that kind of amount. And that's very healthy as well, right? Because the developers have a steady income of cash. And that is something that I'm definitely willing to do for Summoner's War as well. I'm currently entirely free to play. I haven't spent a cent, and I've been very happy with this game. It's super counter-based. There's very few advantages that players who spend a lot of money have. Of course, they will have more monsters, right? But there's enough monsters available that you can always make some counter matchups in the PvP. And I'm at the very start of my Summoner's War career, right? Like I just pulled a couple of monsters and my runes are still quite basic. But in a game like this, I really see like how this game was able to sustain itself for such a long time, right? I mean, this is like a 15-year-old game or something, or 14-year-old game, something like this. And it's not surprising, because at the end of the day, like, not the minority is interested to play a game where you can just win with money, right? In this game, this is not the case. So that's just something I wanted to say quickly because I got some comments on Dragonfire. I will definitely still cover all of the updates. I've already said this as well. 12 this year, okay, so it's a 12-year-old game. But I mean, it's impressive, right? 10 plus years for mobile games, that's pretty good. And the Hydia comment, I saw it as well. In Rise to War 1.0, you were really able to play green commanders, right? And you were able to do really well if you picked your matchups. Like a Dwalin into a tier 3 that was a counter, absolutely destroyed that tier 3, right? And yeah, this is how the baseline should be. If you start at the level where you have to invest so much money just to be able to enjoy the PvP, it's not gonna go uphill from there. Yeah, I'm sorry to say. The baseline has to be really friendly towards free-to-plays, because otherwise you will never be able to sustain a healthy population, right? But in any event, like I said, I will cover all of the Dragonfire updates. I will do this very happily. I still have my account, obviously. I've given it to a friend now. I haven't logged into this account in a month or so. But I will still cover the updates. I will still talk about some things that I think could be useful for the game. And of course, we will not just cover the Summoner's War content. So this is just what I wanted to say quickly to address those comments. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I wish you a nice evening as well, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.